For In Ohio Country Today, I'm Amanda Mangan, and I have Karyn Forman here with me. It is amazing what can be done with corn that so many people don't realize, right?
Yes, it is. And in fact, one of the things that the Ohio Corn Marketing Program supports is the U.S. MEF Federation, which is the U.S. Meat Export Federation, where we promote meat exports across the world. Last year, I was actually lucky enough to get to go on the Heartland tour where we went to Korea and Japan and saw the work that US MEF was doing to promote lamb, beef, and pork. It was an amazing trip.
And it's so important to have that international representation.
Yes, it is.
So talk a little bit more about, we know that Poet is working very hard to work with corn in so many different ways. And folks may not realize just how versatile it really is.
Yes, it is. Poet is great with working with us with ethanol and also DDGs and other areas. We support corn in all forms and exports.
And again, it's so important for folks to find out more through Ohio Corn and Wheat and get involved and understand what's happening, right?
Yes, it is. And I am only a second-year member on the board, but it has really been eye-opening, the things that I have just learned with my time on the board and the things I've seen, some of the meetings or conferences that I've been to, and it's been amazing.
And again, to have Ohio on that international stage, and so many farmers may not realize just the value of having that and being a part of Ohio Corn and Wheat. So talk about your ag background and why you got involved in the organization.
Actually, I farm with my husband and our sons down in Warren and Claremont County. I have been back on the farm 10 years full time, so I actually do a lot on the farm as far as planting and running the grain cart, the book work, a little bit of everything, spray crew. But yeah, I've only been back to the farm for 10 years. So I really didn't know about Ohio Corn and Wheat until 2 years ago when one of the board members reached out and kind of told me there is an available opportunity for me. At first I looked at her and I said, I think this is above my pay grade. But after speaking with her and Tad and also looking into it and joining, I love it. Like I said, I have learned so much that I can take back to the farm. We're doing great work for other Ohio farmers, corn farmers, and I just can't say enough positive things about it.
And being a woman in ag is so important to have that voice too.
It is. And I would say here at Ohio Corn and Wheat, we have a great presence as far as women leadership, and we all work together really well.
So if folks want to find out more, where can they go?
They can go to ohiocornandwheat.org.
Well, thank you again so much for the time.
Thank you.
Again, for In Ohio Country Today, I'm Amanda Mangan.
When you think about advancements in biotechnology, you probably aren't thinking about corn. But should you be? This is field corn. You wouldn't toss it on the grill, but we are able to use its specific properties to create plant-based bioproduct alternatives to harmful petroleum products. Simply put, we work with the planet to meet our needs rather than depleting it. Our sustainable process begins with farmers who use sun, soil, and seed to grow the corn. Once it's delivered, we mill the kernels, grinding them to a fine flour. That's then flooded with recycled water, enzymes, and yeast, releasing renewable CO2, which is captured for beverage carbonation, food processing, and dry ice. Soon, we'll channel unused CO2 back into the earth, keeping it out of the atmosphere. Meanwhile, our flour mixture turns into mash, which is distilled to separate liquids from solids. The liquids undergo a dehydration process, producing 200 proof alcohol used for beverages, personal care and cleaning products, and clean-burning biofuel for cars, and eventually, airplanes. And lastly, the solids are separated into corn oil, used for renewable diesel and asphalt recycling, and highly nutritious animal feed. Ultimately, when we use bioproducts derived from the earth today, we're helping to create a brighter tomorrow. At Poet, we're committed to innovating cleaner, healthier, more efficient, renewable biofuels and bioproducts from our planet for our planet.